B. Cord from Nottingham wrote in and said, how, when and where do you guys write your songs, and what comes first, the lyrics or the chords?
Right, Debbie from Nottingham. Well, you know, it's not really that the lyrics come first or the song comes first. It's just a ball of energy that comes, you know, and there's a couple of words in that ball, and there's a couple of chords and melodies in it. So it's like it's more like a energy flow that comes in than that there's like first the lyrics or the song. And then basically if it comes in, and I really look at it as it's a gift from the muse, you know. And I don't know where it comes from, and I don't want to know. As long as it comes, it's all right, you know. And it comes, and then we start working, you know. Basically, start listening to the idea, and then we work it out, and it becomes a song. So it's basically how it goes.
It's very important that we don't try to look for it like we're like, okay, now we have to find a song, and you know, it's just like Dina just said, it just comes in. I've experienced a couple of times. Sometimes it's happening when he's at home or whatever, where he's at. You just get this melody, but I also seen it in the rehearsing studio when you see it coming in. You know, he's playing guitar, and then there's this la 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 thing, and then it's the song already. You know, it's like, oh, stop, what happened? And then we're going to play it. You know, it's really funny to see that, and it's special.
Okay, sorry.
No, what goes for a lot of things in life is that we're not like we truly believe in the mystical things in life. So like things like apparently music for us is sort of a religion. And we don't look for the words to explain that, you know, it just happens to you and you get it for the fact that you have a talent, apparently. And that goes for a lot of things, you know, life, love, music, that's mystical muse.
Cool, that's good, the muse. Okay, Matt Swindle from Newport, which is in Wales. What did you want to be when you grow up?
Sure.
Is that Matt's?
Matt Swindle from Newport.
Matt Swindle from Newport wants to know what I would like to become when I was young. I think if you're a kid, you want to be a football player or you want to be a rock star, and I wanted to become a rock star. Started practicing in front of the mirror and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also wanted to be a football player, because when I saw Marco van Basten play, I wanted to be Marco van Basten. And you play football, and everybody said, "I want to be Marco van Basten." No, I want to be Marco van Basten. So that's what you want as a kid, you know. And I choose the rock star in the end.
You know, the same goes for me, you know. It's like I wanted to be a football player, but I was like a lousy football player. You're mad. Just so you know, I was a lousy football player. And now I'm like a really huge football fan. And so I became a rock star.
That's your second choice, was it?
just, you know, the life we have is like, and I'm talking about the what we do for a living. That's fantastic. You know, you can travel throughout Europe, for instance, and you see like so many different parts of so many different countries. You meet a lot of different people, and it's all because of what you do. You make music, and apparently, Matt, you seem to connect to that what we do, and that's beautiful, and that makes us very humble and grateful for that. You know, and hey, we happen to turn out being rock stars, and he wanted to be a dentist. Just
lawyer, maybe.
A bus driver. Okay. Nancy from Holland wants to know, what is your definition of being successful? Do you feel like you've met your objectives?
Well, Nancy from Holland, being successful is, you know, apparently in Holland we do like huge stadiums and stuff like that. That makes the image of being successful a lot like more clear to a lot of people. But I don't think that success is described in such matters, I guess. You know, what we do is we were fortunate enough that we knew from an early beginning that music is and was always what drives us. And you know, there's a lot of people, friends of ours, who don't have music or don't have anything at all, and they're just looking for some kind of destination in their lives. I think being successful means, you know, that you found what you really wanted, or you at least you're gonna find it, and you have the feeling that you're gonna find it, and your life is happy and healthy. That's being successful, I guess.
Yeah, being successful, Nancy, is it's very funny, because when we first had our first record out in Holland, it got played on the radio, and then you're listening to your own song. You wrote it, then you recorded it, and then somebody else is going to play it, and then you're going to listen to it again, and then you think, okay, if that's going to happen a lot, then you're going to be successful. But it doesn't really change the feeling itself. You know, it's very somebody else He's going to call you and say, hey, you're on the radio, or hey, I saw your video. And if that happens a lot, then suddenly you become successful. But it's most of the time something that somebody else is telling you that is